Hi, I'm Shifali Juneja from SAR Education. This is a video of a walkthrough of our Arts Curriculum Grade 1. Let us see what is there in our Arts bag. So there are three things. One is the Art School Book 1 and you have the material board. This material board has been attached with every book for the efficient conduction of activities, and special care has been taken to provide all the eco-friendly material. There is also a teacher's instruction guide that has been provided for classroom conduction for teachers. Our art book contains 30 activities, and these activities are cross-curricular, which means the academic subjects are all interconnected. Our books offer a creative way of developing knowledge, understanding and practical skills through a study of interconnected topics. These art books are based on the elements of art: line, shape, form, color, texture, value, and space. There is a famous quote by Paul Klee: "When a dot goes for a walk, it forms a line. When you enclose a line, you get a shape. When you add depth to a shape, you get a form or a 3D shape. Then it is color. If you add white to a color, it becomes tint, and if you add black, it becomes a tone. Then there are textures, which is the tactile quality, which can be real, implied, or created. Then there's the value. Value is the lightness and the darkness of the colors. Last is the space, which can be negative and positive." The comprehensive arts curriculum provides a rich and an engaging curriculum that develops students' abilities to think, reason, and understand the world and its cultures. The first activity is giving width to the national bird based on the first element of art, which is line. You place a pencil point on a paper and move it in any direction. As soon as you lift your hand, you've drawn a line. Your line can be straight, it can be curvy, it can be circular. As long as you've made one continuous mark, it's a line. The facilitator talks about our national birds. Kids have to draw different lines to complete the feathers of a peacock and some empty places to add their own styles of lines. Activity 2 is based on shapes. The result of a closed lines are shape. Draw flowers with different shapes and colors. If the child draws circles, squares and triangles, they are geometrical shapes, and if he chooses any shape from the nature like curved or abstract, it becomes an organic shape. Now activity number 3 is based on the third element of art, which is form. When a shape acquires depth and becomes three-dimensional, then it takes a form. And there is a cuboid, sphere, cube, pyramid, cone, cylinder. In this worksheet, the children have to color the template, cut along the dotted lines and fold to make a party hat. This is an activity of Eiffel Tower. Next is the color wheel. Let's understand how the color wheel works. Red, yellow and blue are the primary colors. How do we get other colors without buying more paint? Simple, we just mix two primary colors to make a new color. We make red and yellow, and an orange color is made, this is the place where the orange color is placed in a color wheel. Now yellow and blue, we mix yellow and blue, and a green color is made, and this green color is placed between the yellow and blue color in a color wheel. Now red and blue mix violet, and violet comes in between red and blue in the color wheel, and that's how the color wheel is made. So red, yellow, blue are primary colors, and orange, green and violet are secondary colors. Now you know how to make a color wheel. Colors also have temperature, that means they are warm and cool. Colors in half of the color wheel, which is red, orange and yellow, are warm colors, and the other half of the color wheel, which is green, blue and violet, are called cool colors. Let's go to the next activity, which is the meal time. So in this activity, you have to color the picture of a background of lunchtime in cool colors, at the dinner time in warm colors. Now maths is integrated here with colors. In this activity number 8, we are talking about the value. Value is the lightness and darkness of the color. The lightest value is white and the darkest value is black. Now choose any color here and keep adding white, it becomes a tint. And if you choose another color here, and if you keep adding black, it becomes a tone. Now the child knows how the color scheme works. Now next activity is about space. When we draw something, we are using the space from the background. We are adding an image, it is known as positive space, and the space that we have used up, the remaining space, is called the negative space. This is an activite by Claude Monet, the father of French Impressionist paintings, who loved to paint nature, to make a picture that shows not just how something looks, but how it makes you feel. Now texture here is an element of art that also plays to a sense of touch. It is defined as a description of the way something feels. So here the children have to paste pieces of crepe paper given at the back of to complete the clouds, the setting, the sun and the boat. Now here is an activity of making a bird feeder. Let's make a bird feeder which can be hung in the terrace. The birds will chirp joyfully when they see the beautiful feeder. We will use the popsicle sticks to make it. It is going to be fun to have new friends in the terrace. The next activity is about a mandala. This is a mandala. It's a Sanskrit word which means circle. It represents the universe. Ideally, children should concentrate and be silent when coloring in the mandalas. This improves their imagination, concentration and flexibility. The next activity is weaving our Indian national flag. It improves the fine motor skills and eye-hand coordination. Now this activity is on pollution. The children have to paste the stickers of different shapes at the right places. Also, it develops understanding in how the air becomes cleaner with more trees here. The next activity, if you see, is about places of worship. So they have to draw lines behind these places of worship like Akshardham, Charminar, Golden Temple and Sikh Cathedral, Old Goa. The next activity is about doodling. Doodling is a drawing made while a person's attention is otherwise occupied. And here is an activity, we are decorating the festoon. Decorating the festoon, children have to draw shapes in different triangles, color them and arrange them on a string to make a festoon. Now this is an activity about the monkey and the crocodile, the old-time favorite of kids. Now color the picture with earbuds and use these pictures or props to tell the story in the class. So this is story coloring and storytelling. Next, the teachers discuss about the different seasons and the children do finger painting in all the seasons here. And this activity is based on addition number wands. Add the numbers and color the boxes with the pencil colors according to the color code here. So for example, if 2 plus 8 is 10 and 10's code is blue here, and 2 plus 1 is 3 and you have to color black here. 8 1 plus is 9, which is you have to color yellow. Now when you color the whole picture, you will unfold a hidden picture here. Now this activity is again based on time. You have to color the 4 quarters of the clock with primary, secondary and tertiary colors. And this is an activity on newspaper chandelier, where we are putting the old newspapers, and the children have to fold the newspaper in half and cut it from the folded side, and they make a chandelier out of it. They want to make it colorful and decorated with different decorative elements. Activity is a mosaic rainbow. A mosaic is a picture or decoration made with small pieces of colored glass, stone or paper. So if you see these strips, these have to be cut into grids and these pieces have to be pasted on this rainbow according to the sequence of the rainbow colors. Now this Romero Britto's art is sure to brighten up your day, bringing together the bright colors and the playful themes. His work has childlike quality. His exciting and friendly style is popular in the world over with both young and old audience. He is famous from his modern art. Here is an activity of tape resist. You have to apply tape in horizontal, vertical or crisscross patterns in the sheet. You make patterns in the style of Romero Britto's and then remove the tape. Then this is an activity of making a pencil holder, an art and craft activity. Now some fun and stress buster for kids. Just put some paint on the head of the cartoon, blow the paint with the straw and enjoy the fun. The last activity, activity number 30, it is a reflection of the entire book in which we talk about the eternal objects, which are 7, to complement the 7 elements of art. Here the facilitator can talk about the story of Snow White and the 7 dwarfs, and here there are different caps of the 7 dwarfs. The children have to draw different elements of art here, and it's going to be a really fun activity. Now, after the last activity here, there are some extra drawing sheets provided for the children to practice their drawings here, and the children do not have to buy any extra drawing workbook for this. Last but not the least, music has been integrated with each activity in order to involve children exuberantly in the learning process. So each worksheet has music related to the worksheet, which you will find in our software. These books have an hands-on experience with art and craft activities based on the fundamentals of art, integrated with other curriculum subjects. The creative skills children develop through the arts carry them towards new ideas, new experiences, and new challenges, as well as offering personal satisfaction. This is the intrinsic value of the arts, and it should not be underestimated. We also have additional worksheets that can be downloaded from our website. We wish you an enjoyable and creative teaching learning process. For more information, please visit us on www.sareducation.com.